Hello there, welcome. Hello there, and welcome. What you're about to see isn't just a chatbot, it's part of the foundation of a new kind of university. What we're doing at Issachar University is building an AI first, AI driven learning platform to deliver practical, affordable, job ready, and scalable education to everyone, professionals, young adults, and young graduates, not just from in Africa alone, but from Africa, from Nigeria to the rest of the world. Now, we are specifically emphasizing on Isaac. We call our AI learning tool Isaac. It's our intelligent assistant designed to support students, faculty, and researchers throughout the university. And it helps us to scale human-centered learning across all platforms of the university. And I'll soon be sharing my screen here today. But first of all, I just want to take a pause for a moment because most of the demo will come directly from our website. And so I'll pause for a minute so I can share my screen with you all. Okay. Okay, so what we have here is the Issachar University screen. And I hope this is good. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. So this is it. Now I think I'll go back to, yes. Okay, good. So this is where our specific AI hub is in the website. And as you can see here, I just talked a minute ago about Isaac. And Isaac basically stands for your interactive simulation, adaptive, and academic companion. You know, you've been hearing talks about AI companion, AI prof, AI tutor, AI student assistant. Now, this is our learning AI companion, and it's called Isaac AI. And the Isaac that stands for interactive, simulation, adaptive, and academic companion. Okay, so here we have about 3 versions of AI Hub for now. And one version is right here, and it's called Isaac AI 2.0. And if you scroll down a little bit on this website, that's all students can go to. You'll see we also have Isaac AI 2.1 and Isaac AI 3.0. So first of all, I'll quickly show you what we have in the first AI hub we have. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully, so I'll be showing this tab. Okay, good. So as you can see here, we have the welcome to Isaac, and there are several AI components we have here. There's a chatbot for Meet Your Prof, and there's another chatbot. But let me go through. So you see the different AI tools and AI chatbots we have. There's an AI study planner. With this AI study planner, you can get a personalized 2-hour learning plan based on your goals. And with this other one, we're focusing on critical thinking. Now, critical thinking is very essential in this AI, artificial intelligence age. You know, most people are talking about AI, artificial intelligence. And if you noticed, like about 2 weeks ago, I did this presentation. This is like the 9th of August 2025. So I would say about 2 weeks ago, ChatGPT released a student learning mode as one of the modes of their AI chatbot. And basically what they came up with is that they just wanted to make sure, like most people all over the world are concerned, teachers, professors, instructors, lecturers, they're concerned about students just kind of relying solely on AI chatbots like ChatGPT, DeepThink, Gemini, Grok, and all the others to do their essays and write all their papers for them. But here we have something for critical thinking. It's a critical thinking trainer because we want to sharpen your reasoning and evaluation skills with different scenarios. Then also right here, we also have the African Startup Survival Simulator. Now, all of these things, AI for us, AI is just a tool for us. AI is an enabler. It helps us teach the students better. It helps the professors do better research. We're not just jumping in there or running in there to say we have AI tools in our university, but we use the AI tools to help us prepare students for a better productivity in school, and then better productivity when they get out of school as well. So you have the African Startup Survival Simulator. This simulator basically just generates and simulates scenarios that a business professional, an entrepreneur, a startup launch team would meet when they're trying to develop or establish businesses in Nigeria, in other parts of West Africa, and other parts of Africa. Then we also have here a startup CEO simulation. Again, you can see all the different things we're using AI to accomplish. Here you get an AI simulation, and it helps you make strategic decisions to grow your startup and maximize profit. We also have a strategy lab business simulator. This one basically helps you make dynamic business decisions with role playing, with role selection and AI coaching. Then we also have an AI companion design course. It basically also helps you to learn to design and build your own AI study companion or study buddy for academic success. So just like you have people building their own GPTs within ChatGPT and Gemini Gems, here you can learn how to build your own AI companion. Okay. And up here we have an instruction on how to use these tools. So each one of these AI apps we have, web apps we have, it tells you how to use it. So like, for example, you did see Meet Your AI Prof, the dashboard in the first page, in the home page. Now, this will tell you how to use that chatbot. So like it basically tells you, click the Meet Your AI Prof button to open a chat window. First, type in your current study topic or your simulation context. Then you can ask questions, you can request hints, or explore ethical considerations related to your topic. And then you can also use the end and summarize button when you're done. Now, again, remember what we said. We're talking about asking questions. Let me highlight this. Asking questions and then requesting hints. We are not going to make our students rely on AI for everything. And here, there's a study planner. So, and with the AI study planner, basically the instruction of how to use it basically says, you navigate to this module, you enter your specific learning goals for like a 2-hour study session in the text area, and then you click generate a plan. The AI would provide a list of tasks with descriptions and estimated durations. Check off these tasks as you complete them to track your progress. Now, how about we just go ahead and we will do the AI study plan. Now, let's say I'm a student and it has an example. It gives an example of what you want to do. So what are your learning goals? Describe what you want to achieve in this 2-hour session. And I can say, I want a study plan to develop a business plan. Okay, so maybe this assignment was given to us or given to you in business 101 class. So this will generate a plan for me. And so let's wait for my plan. Okay, so, and here comes my plan. So this is my plan for 2 hours. Okay, so it tells me about the business plan basics, and then it tells me how to analyze a sample business plan. And then it also talks to me about drafting an executive summary. And it also tells me about market analysis and marketing online. So these are some of the core areas you will see in a typical business plan. Okay, and then it also gives me reflection prompts. And for example, some of the reflection prompts. Consider these questions after your study session. What was the most challenging aspect of developing a business plan? You can see this really making you think, what was the most challenging aspect of developing a business plan and how did you overcome it? And then the next point is, how was your understanding of your target market and competitive landscape evolve throughout this learning process? Also, sorry, I take that again. How has your understanding of your target market and competitive landscape evolved throughout this learning process? So there you go with this, and we can go back to the home page, and you see the other different AI simulations that you can work with. Now, there's another neat one I have here, which is called Unlocking Your Empire. This module is interesting because what we did was we kind of well, let me kind of go through why we're doing this. As you will see, we at the beginning of this model, it basically is talking about unlocking your inner empire. It's a 3-module journey to harness the power of your mind. Now, there's a mini course we have on this, but this is just the AI simulation part of that course. We just want to make people think. We want to make people understand that the way you think at times limits what you can do, what you can achieve, and your purpose. And so it has 2 powerful quotes there. Just 1 second, please. Okay, so yes, okay, sorry about that. I hope I'm still presenting. Let's go. Right. 1 second. Okay, we're still on. We're still doing well. Let's go. So back to this. Let's do this. Let me go back to this. Yes, okay. So back to this. My apologies for that interruption. So I was talking about 2 powerful quotes. Now, one quote was from Winston Churchill, and it says, "The empires of the future are the empires of the mind." And one thing I've always noticed is that this quote is so powerful because it talks about, when you see here that the empires of the future are the empires of the mind, it's basically saying that the things that will be built in the future basically comes from your mind. It works from your mind, and you just have to know that as you think. And then the Bible basically says it much better. And the Bible says that as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. So as you think, as a girl, as a boy, as a man, as a woman, as a young lad, as a teenager, thinks in their hearts, in their mind, so they become. Now, so what we've done with this module is basically to look at a few global people that have made impact. And of course, we have, let me go from the bottom. We have Richard Branson. We have Larry Page and Sergey Brin from Google. We have Bill Gates, of course. And then we have Strive Masayoshi from he built Econet, a big telecommunications giant. And then, of course, we have Aliko Dangote talking about scaling production in Nigeria. And we have David Oyedepo, a renowned minister of the gospel in Africa, Nigeria, and the world. And we have Steve Jobs. He's one of the ones who was passed from here. And then we have Iyolu Boyaji, who has done some great work, build Flutterwave and Future Africa. Now, basically, what we're trying to do, bringing in these great minds, is just to show you what they believe in, what they have done, and how you can also use that strategy. You just kind of rethink. And let's go back to what we're talking about. Rethink and understand that the empires, most of the things, like, so for example, Windows, Apple, and the great things that Aliko Dangote have done, they came from the mind, but they were futuristic things. So that's why we're studying that. Now, this particular web app, this simulation, basically, it makes you think. It makes you think about. So, like, for example, there's a question that says, you have an idea to train African software developers. You're met with skepticism and lack of funding. What do you do? So out of A and B, what do you do? Now, remember, let's go back to the question again. You have an idea to train African software developers. you're met with skepticism and lack of funding, do you A, pitch to Western investors and change your vision? That's do you pitch to investors from the US, from the UK, from Asia, from Australia, from other parts of the world? Or B, do you build for African users and prove local traction first? Okay, so if we click that, it tells us. So the outcome for choosing B, it says it's a tougher road with limited resources, but you maintain your vision, your early successes, though small, you start to build credibility and you attract local support. Now, it now tells you to write your reflection. Basically, as you can see here, what belief or mindset did your choice reflect? And you write your reflection and then you save it here. Good, good. So let's go back home. So this is one example of the AI hub we have. Now we will go to another AI hub, and 1 second. Okay, so you see we're back here, and then we now click on we launch another AI hub we have. So this is the other AI hub we have. It's coming up, and so here we go. So and with this hub again, you can see we have, look, you can see all the modules we have in this hub. Ethical dilemmas, AI collab journal, critical thinking, finance simulator, AI tutor assistant, systems thinking, CEO simulation. We have an AI prof. Again, we have an AI study planner. We have an AI companion course. Now, you would notice that you saw some of these modules, these chat boxes, similar ones in the other AI hub we just had. Okay, so how about we just maybe use an example of let's go with the AI companion course. Let's do that. So AI companion course. Yeah. So with this one, basically, it's a self. Now, this is very neat, and this is one of the reasons why we built this one. Remember, we talked a while ago about you building your own AI chatbot, your own AI companion. So this is the course that we've designed. Basically, it's an AI companion design for academic success. So you go through some lessons here. It's a self-paced course to build your own AI-powered study buddy. So you can see the different topics we have here. We welcome you to the AI-powered learning. Then we also teach you how to set up your own AI buddy. So there you go. And you can see all the different topics. We also teach you smart prompting, talking to your AI. We also teach you summarization and concept mastery. And then you also have a quiz after you've done this. And at the end of the day, you will come out being able to build like what we have built here. And so you build your own and you design your own AI study buddy. So basically, well, let me go back a little bit. So what is an AI study buddy? An AI study buddy or an AI study partner is a personalized AI tool, like a custom chat GPT or like a Gemini Gem or like a Claude setup. It assists you with learning tasks such as summarization, concept explanation, quiz generation, and more. Now you build this, even though we've built you some AI tools already, but you can also build your own. So again, back to the home page, and let's see. So we will now go to the next one, which is the last one. Because of time, we're trying to make this real quick now. So we're going to launch another one, which is the third one, and this one is right here. This is one of the best ones that I like. This is very neat. Yesterday I had a question, and the question was if I'm a newbie, if I want to start learning project management as a beginner, what can I do? So let me put my here, and I start the chat. Oh, I think we'll go back because I'm still okay. I apologize, everyone. So let me make sure that we are on the same. Okay, sorry about that. I didn't bring you all to this. I just explained what this was, but and it wasn't shown on the screen. So, but right here it is on the screen. So basically, this is this is one of the neatest ones I like, built specially for us. So again, so this is Issachar AI Prof, Isaac Prof. It's a chatbot designed as a values-driven learning companion for Issachar University students, providing academic support and guidance across various programs. So let's start the chat. And now again, so if you can see what we're trying to do with this, we want to work, we want to train, we want to teach, we want to develop, we want to equip students and not make them reliant on just AI. So as you can see, these are some of the things that you can get from this. It will explain academic concepts or course materials. It gives you tips for mastering simulations, AI tools, or projects. And you can also receive motivational study advice and time management tips. Good. Okay. So let me ask that same question we had the other time about the business plan. Let me try that and see what. I've said I've been given an assignment to develop a business plan. Can you help me understand this assignment? It says developing a business plan is a fundamental skill in many Issachar University programs, especially in the accelerator, MBA, and related tracks. So there we go. Then now it tells me how to approach my assignment. As you can see on the screen, I start with the research, I use the tools, I think ethically, I draft and review, and I tell a story about my plan. And finally, it gives me tips. So it tells me that Issachar University encourages you to treat your business plan not just as a paper exercise, but as a live document guiding your venture development. And then if it goes on to say, if you want, I can help you with templates, examples, or a step-by-step guidance. And this is very key, step-by-step guidance, because we want students to think, we want our professionals to think. So yes, in summary, as you can see, the Isaac AI chatbots, the different AI hubs we have here, they are not just chatbots; they are a co-pilot for learning. We've strategically and purposefully curated all of this for our students, and to make them, to give them a dynamic learning experience that can be act as a growth engine for their studies and for their future careers. Now, it's whatever you need, whatever you want to do, we're trying as much as possible to build it in this place. So we're not just preparing students for the future, we're preparing them to create that future. That's why we talked about the minds. We're Again, so let me repeat this. We're not just preparing students for the future. We're preparing them to create that future, to build Nigeria, to build Africa, to build wherever you are, to build Ghana, to build Singapore, to build Chicago, to build anywhere in Asia. That's what we're trying to do. And so this is the model that we hope will be very beneficial to students. Thank you very much. And again, we have all of this in our website, www.issacharuniversity.com. And you can also email if you have questions at info@issacharuniversity.com. Again, is www.issacharuniversity.com. Thank you very much.